Hey guys, Jarek here, and Raptor is back.
Yeah,
first time in a long while you've been in one of my videos.
I've been gone. I don't want to do videos with you. But look,
gone in the other room.
There's aliens now.
So yeah, we're playing Aliens Colonial Marines, or I was anyway. Dragged him in here because he plays this. I think you've at this point played this game a little bit more than I have, actually.
No, you play it way longer than I have. It's just that I got more challenged than you. Cause you suck as an alien.
I play this game to have fun and to win. I don't really play to do the challenges. And once I got to the challenge where you had to pounce on 3 people within 10 seconds, I went, lol, fuck that challenge, not doing that.
Actually pretty easy.
I kind of didn't have that selected. I had the shockwave pound selected, and I didn't want a high alien out of nowhere. I had the shockwave thing selected, so I didn't want to switch over to a regular pounce.
This is the SMG?
Yeah, and I got that achievement right there for killing an alien with a melee.
Finally.
Yeah, the SMG.
Oh, what kind of scope was that?
This is it's the second scope. I don't remember what it's called. It's the one I prefer to use because it makes the gun a little bit more accurate, along with the long barrel.
I didn't know it looked like that. It looked pretty cool. I was using the smart one.
I'm using the long barrel and the optic. It kind of makes it look like the DMR in Halo 4, to be honest. That was my first thought when I saw it. Also, I tried to use that smart optic, and that thing just, like, sucks. It's useful as hell, like, you can see everyone, but it makes the gun a lot less accurate, so half the time you're not hitting them. And the only reason I even use this gun, like...
still don't have a problem with that. I still can hit things.
Well, the thing is, I only use the battle rifle when I'm taking out, like, a spitter that's across the map. Like, I pull out another gun if I'm going to shoot him up close, so... It's not really... It's just not the way I play with the gun. But yeah, this map, I'm not really a fan of this...
Flying alien!
Okay, have you ever committed suicide? Oh, so he's faint death right here? Everyone else looked away. Like, thought he was actually dead. I'm like, wait a minute.
Yeah, I'll keep shooting him until I get, like, an assist score or actually...
Yeah, I don't know why people fall for that. It's really amusing. I used it for a while in faint death right at the beginning of the match, and their whole team walked by. And they didn't know I wasn't actually dead. It's like, it's the beginning of the match. No one has any score. Like, I don't know.
People are retarded.
They really are in this game. Like, why would you assume it's dead if you didn't get any points?
I kind of hate how the Marine players, they kind of camp.
Yeah, that's incredibly annoying. My recent found hatred in this game is fucking Marines camping in the corner of the Claymore. I fucking hate Claymores in this game.
Yeah.
And lately people have been running around with the Claymore, and then when you try to get close, they just plant it in front of them. And then it kills you and only you. It's so cheap. Like, it will not kill the actual person holding the Claymore.
This is not fun at all. I mean, it is fun just surviving with the whole group, but still, you gotta explore the map.
That's why I'm not a big fan of this map, is because it's kind of a campy map, and the beginning of this match was really slow and not really good.
As long as you have spitters on the other team to kill them.
But that's why I go battle rifle, so I can combat that, because everyone goes spitter on this level.
Get the Crusher, or what is it called? Yeah, Crusher.
Yeah, no, it's the Crusher. The Crusher, I'm still trying to kind of figure it out. I think you have to get the feasting medal in order to be able to get the Crusher, because it doesn't seem to appear.
Nope.
Or someone has to, because it doesn't appear for me.
To me, it's like, I think when there's only 3 minutes left, you can get it. I'm not entirely sure.
Yeah, I'm not sure how it works. I've got it a few times, and it's really fun to use. It's just really hard
it's like
to actually...
It's a fucking giant rhino or a cat or whatever.
My first thought when I got into it was,
got into it.
Yeah, totally, I screwed that. But my first thought when I saw it was the Onos in Natural Selection 2, which you hadn't really played much. I know you've seen them, though.
Oh, yeah, I remember now.
Yeah, that was my very first thought.
Remember that one video, the guy sliding underneath the staircase, like, crawling towards him?
You can crouch in that thing, and it can get into areas you would not expect it to be able to. It's the scariest thing.
You have to link me that video. I'll watch it again.
That's happened to me, though. You've been hiding at a vent, and then suddenly it's like climbing through the vent, and it's like, no, what the hell? That's not supposed to get in here.
I wonder if the Crusher can fit through the vents. You gotta try it now.
And some of them it can, not the smaller ones that that all these smaller aliens can run through, but some of the larger ones it can, and it doesn't look like it should.
I'm talking about the Crusher Xeno going into the vent. Just like trying to force it into the vent.
Yeah, I'm not sure. Also, if you don't know, there is a smart gun that spawns down here, and no one ever picks it up because that's where the aliens spawn.
Yeah.
Also, for once, my teammate actually helped. Holy shit, that doesn't happen in this game.
That happens to me a lot. Every time I run out alone, there's always this one guy that follows me. Like, alright. And we just, like, fucking shred every alien we see.
It's always the opposite for me. Like, I'll get pounced on someone, and I have 4 of my teammates around me, and I die, and no one helps. It's like, for fuck's sake. People are so oblivious when it comes to this game, and you have a motion tracker, so how can you be oblivious?
They don't use it.
For most, it always seems like they use it when I'm an alien. But
Apparently.
not okay. When I'm on their team and I'm a human, they don't use it. But when I'm an alien, they know exactly where I am. It's the most annoying, and that's why I don't really try to be stealthy. Also, the smart gun, you have barely any ammo for it by default.
Good.
Also, pegged my teammate with that. Whoops.
He's on fire. You're gonna kill your own teammate.
And that guy got lucky. He was totally gonna die, and he didn't. I only went 9 and 3. I got 5 assists. Holy shit. But I went 9 and 3. Kind of a slow beginning, and then the second half I went spitter, which normally wouldn't be too interesting because normally it'd just be someone camping on the roof. But I kind of got lucky, and I ended up getting the boiler twice. I'm still trying to figure out I'm trying to figure out the spawns to the power weapons or the power Xenos because they just kind of seem to be random.
Not really. They spawn in the same spot.
Well, they spawn in the same spot, but I can't figure out the actual spawn times because it's like I got the boiler, I died, and then I got it immediately again afterward.
I can't tell for the travel time. Is there a travel time for the spitter, or is it like
Yes,
instantly?
there is a travel time. You can see it flying.
I know I can see it, but the last time, every time I do this stuff, like it feels like it just hits them instantly. Like there's no travel time unless you like charge it all the way up.
The travel time is less and less with the more you charge it.
Look at his head vibrating.
It also, I noticed that if you hold it down, it kind of makes it hard to aim.
Yeah.
It sort of shakes all over the place. I didn't notice that until just earlier.
It's like a fucking gecko on the roof. What the fuck?
Yeah, that happens sometimes.
There's
I don't know if that's ever happened to you.
there's-
Also, I was trying to get in, and I like couldn't. Then suddenly was. I thought I died.
There's one boiler.
And this thing, you basically don't need to do the split function with this unless you're trying to get like 4 of them and you're in a group of them.
Yeah, I know.
Because it's gonna blow up no matter what. Like if
When
you
they kill you, yeah.
yeah, when they kill you, it's gonna blow up. So you basically
No,
don't
but
need to.
The thing is, when you blow up, I think the radius is a lot larger.
I think
than
it's
when
just
they
as
kill you.
large as when you die. Either way, it's
Look
like
at all that fucking pimple on the back just jiggling. It's fucking
That's-
gross.
that's the top of its head.
Oh,
that you
okay,
probably
I was
see
like-
back and forth. But yeah, this thing is strong. Like even if you don't explode, it's gonna kill him in one hit. It
I like
just
the
has
fact that it runs on,
2 legs.
yeah.
It looks weird. It looks like he has to take a
it's
shit.
like the fucking queen. The queen and the Praetorians.
A little bit. That reminds me, that Aliens mod for Killing Floor, they added in Predatorians, and they kind of
Is
work
that
like
what it's
this.
called? Predator? I thought it was Praetorians.
I thought it was Predatorians.
I thought those were the Predator ones.
Yeah, I'm talking about the large ones that walk on 2 feet that like chase after you.
They're
Yeah,
like-
they added those into the Killing Floor Aliens mod. They kind of work like the Scrakes do, and they're kind of more frustrating in the mod than they are in Killing
This
Floor.
is where I will blow up.
I tried to, but I took too much damage before I could. I was gonna get into the middle of them, died before then. But yeah, they're more frustrating in the mod in Killing Floor than the Scrakes are because the flamethrower does so much damage to yourself, and you can't really go Firebug and not take fire damage. So you're just gonna like fuck yourself over if a Predatorian comes along.
Have you like gone on a doorway and just let the tail wiggle on the doorway?
I wonder how many people that.
I've done that to like so many Marines. Like they're like waiting for me, so I just go on top of the doorway and just wave back and forth the tail, like looking at it.
Sometimes I know I'm not gonna win a situation, so I just kind of sit and wait and distract them until someone else comes along, which requires you to wait for your teammates, and your teammates are pretty stupid.
You can actually see that far?
Yeah, it's kind of, we're seeing this in a small Sony Vegas preview screen, so
No,
it's a
but-
little bit more difficult.
Do you have the heightened sense?
Oh,
thing?
you mean the them being highlighted? No, I couldn't see them being highlighted, but I could actually see them.
Oh, okay. I was like, wait.
And I have noticed there's a little bit of an arc to it once you get far enough away, and you can still hit them. It's still just as damaging. Oh, and there's the second boiler. See, it spawned pretty quick.
I think it's like
The games
2
are-
minutes after you get killed.
Yeah, the rounds are only like 5 minutes, so I would assume the spawn timer would only be like 1-2 minutes.
Because I'm pretty sure you can't have 2 boilers like in play.
Yeah, no, they only spawn in one spot.
No, I think it spawns in another place too. Like that one is one, and the other one's like.
Well,
on
it
the
does
other
spawn in
roof.
one of. There's 3
Oh
of them.
my god!
I only got 2 though.
Yeah,
The other
just
alien.
flail
Where did
them.
that come from?
I like how everybody used that flurry attack. You just want to see the aliens just flail everywhere and move.
That's the most goofiest thing. I don't prefer to use that attack.
It's good though because you can move.
No,
with
it is good, but it has a little bit less range than the quick claw
I think
attack.
those ones are like you can't even move once you do that. It's like
It
you're
depends.
stationary.
It depends on what I'm doing and what class I'm using. I prefer to use the Fury with the Lurker because I'm using the thing that knocks him down, the Shockwave attack, and that way you can actually move and get numerous people with
I
it.
just use the lunge strike.
I tried that, and it still takes 2 hits after you knock them
Yeah.
down, so it's a little bit slower than using the Fury attack.
Well, to me, I use it like a hit and run thing, so that's what Lurker is supposed to be like.
There's a way, I'll show you next video, there's a way to kill people really, really quickly with the shockwave and the acrobatics thing. It is, it's kind of hard to use, especially when the lunge doesn't want to fucking work correctly. That's the one thing they really need to improve in this game is navigation as a Xeno, because holy fuck, it is incredibly difficult just to climb over a damn wall.
Yeah, to me, I mean, it's not too bad, but
You
AVP3
get
was a
stuck.
lot easier because since
Yeah.
it's first person view, I guess. And you don't really get stuck as much, I guess.
Well, the thing with Alien vs Predator 3, you would see people commonly running around trees and whatnot. Because it's like you could keep running. In this game, if you try to do that, you'll just stop.
Yeah, you just
and
stop.
instantly get stuck on something, and then it'll get you killed, which is really frustrating.
Your Xeno's fat, can't move.
Apparently, especially when you want to go pounce on someone, and your shoulder like touches the wall, so you just stop. Anyway, I went 20 and 7 that video. Pretty decent score, nothing amazing. It was kind of boring, honestly, but I thought it was good enough to upload, so enjoy it.